if you want to man na ye boshi na yako the trending issues atwa so dia elko so ewo social media ye be sha ase na Nigeria ena ye de sha ase ye ayi nuamo Nigeria for Senator Bia or representing Kogi West Senatorial District in Nigeria a friend of Smart Adeyemi or say Nigeria National Assembly no omo entum no omo senators ni nyina enkofie if you say ohu omo ho mfaso na Nigeria nankasa asoman no bibia nkoso ho man negu sa ena oka mo pacho mo mayenti senior Senator Smart Adeyemi ekano.
I'm not in doubt that the security architecture we have today cannot cope with what we are facing. Every part of this country is threatened. From the north to the south, nobody is safe. Nobody can travel 50 kilometers in our nation. I feel like shedding tears for a country that we grew up, where nobody harass you when you travel from Lagos to Maiduguri. I've done it in times past. Today, I cannot travel from here to Kaduna to Niger State where I was born. The president must know that this is a bad time for our nation. We must look for foreign support to save this nation. This is my position, Mr. President. We must rise to it. They are killing people in the east, in the west, in the south, in the north. We should shut down the National Assembly. Let's shut down. If we cannot save this country, we stay in our homes. Our country is bleeding. People are in poverty. There's no food. People are hungry. Insecurity is threatening us. We cannot pretend. It's better we're not here. That's the next thing that here. People are dying. Every day Nigerians are dying. We must rise to the occasion. And so me, Mr. President.
Senator Dumelo.
Thank you, Mr. But now, politics is no longer the issue.
Mama papa no issue. The aircourse in Nigeria last week, and I'm can say it's like a phobia. Na found especially more neighboring countries, found now man for Jania, which I found on Befa first. Omu here visas on Ghana, and Omu here visas on Mako Togo, and Omako Ivory Coast, and Omako Benin. So moti wodi echo was ne moti wodi monkashi no help. And as Senator Nika said, they need to seek help from international community because ejija enkofo wu kidnappings, bombings, chese the akwas wa Nigeria no yawo mama papa nesu ontumi kura ntukwa nkɔ ne krom because osuro say bi betumi ato no ewo kwan so comment eba enie Abdullahi Yakasi say good move. Please remind him to bring bill to support a motion to cut off their salary allowances earnings as they are receiving 25% of Nigerian budget in order to channel it to masses to end poverty in Nigeria. Oluwafemi Adenike Abidekun say, "You are right, sir. There is so much hunger in the land. God, please heal this nation. Nigeria is sick now and needs God's intervention." Ike Anase Ike say, great speech. The truth must be told. The country is run by illiterate, criminals, and heartless people. Divide Nigeria to save lives. Personal opinion. Ezesi, may God protect this man because in this country called Nigeria, we cannot tell the truth, even when the truth is in our face. Mabel say, so touching. May God bless you, sir. You have conscience. I see you can feel what is happening. Mary say, wow, loud it, sir. God Almighty bless this man richly and protect him and his family. Blessing as they say, just that few voices are speaking for the masses. May God bless you and increase your knowledge. If you want to know, John Dumelo trendy. Now all trendy asema okanye. I see nothing wrong with e-levy, but 1.5% is high. Asema yedi etwemawia ye kono. Ya sign ya ye ba be shashaji no. Afei na de ni atia oba beka ho asem. Mama yentie asema okanye.
Actually, it has come to stay. Yeah. And you a politician yourself. Yeah. What do you think on the whole thing?
Transition is not bad. Transition is good.
I find nothing. Citizens must pay tax, and for a country that most citizens are trying to avoid paying tax, I think we have to find innovative ways of paying the taxes. I really find nothing wrong with e-levy, but what I find wrong is probably the percentage.
Okay.
1.5 now is too high.
They moved it from 1.7 to
1.75 to 1.5. Yeah, I think so. I think they should just revise it a bit.
Okay, so if you are going for a particular percentage, how much would you suggest?
I don't know. It has to be like a whole collaborative sit down conference thing for us to.
I understand what you are saying. I get you perfectly. Yes. You were saying 1.5 is too high. I'm asking you your opinion.
My opinion is different. My opinion. It has to be a collective effort or collective agreement with all the stakeholders for us to sit down and say, okay, the mobile money vendors, the banking institutions.
Entino or say enter so but when to me and can't hear enter so now got that deal with you na moody price. That was all can the albeit me here. So I'm consider no man consider won't consider so I won't consider or say it has to be a whole collaborative effort near there and now okay comment by any. Felix Tepela will say, I nearly tell this man something bad, which will change his mood for 12 years. David Opon say, please, I think people doing below 150 cedis should be spared. Divya Michael said, this is the mind of a person speaking as a Ghanaian, not a politician. Maestro Adams, a great man, you've earned my respect with these objective submission. Keep it up. Kweko Usufofie say, Dumelo will be respected for this. Manchekole said nothing wrong with paying tax, but is the tax being used for the right things or to enrich the big man? Taking from the poor to enrich yourself in the name of tax. If we see development, we don't mind paying, but since there is nothing to show off, make them go sleep. Nanaba Adam earlier said that's my only problem. It's too high. Hamid Tahiro say, John, I really like you. Your name is even my password to my every device. But please, this one, dear, be very careful. No to e-levy. Into what kind of password? Okay. If you want my
John Dumelo no. Sami. Into ayawa so see.
Na say you can't say new year na your banner yakasa. You trend new year. You trend new year.
Asem na shocking me.
You go kaswa. Now, police say they have arrested and are investigating circumstances under which a gun-wielding man was seen in a viral video terrorizing road users in Kaswa. The weapon has been retrieved, according to the police. Now, the middle-aged man was on the Ghana Police wanted list after a video of him brandishing a gun on a motorist surfaced online. The suspect is alleged to be an officer stationed in Takrade. Na yehuno na onshe uniform na oyedi enamrasem ewo kwan no so muma yenhwe video no na yehu de call so answer ye the comment no ato aso.
Cassie, call police for me. You don't call police for me.
ayo muso okoke ade no no ba be ye ready nyame nkwa nanim de anka ba be ye comment by any Francis Kennedy Oklu say under the new police service no one can hide. Good one. Chris Handler say in this day and age that everything is recorded on phones, I wonder who he is that he was that careless and stupidly bold to have behaved in such a manner. Kusi Asamwasi, great job. We trust you, Ghana, please. We know when you decide to act, you get result. Thank you. Abio Taka Richard say he should be examined medically. He may be having a psychological issue. Because I did hear quite honestly, there was nothing normal about it. It didn't look like that's a or another, or trans. Let me put it that way. Obin Katiasi kudos thought the IGP has been slowed after Abronye's arrest. Majority of Ghanaians are behind you to instill discipline in public life. Idris Yakubu said this man must be assessed very well. His actions look like he took hard substance. Destroying vehicle with your pistol. If the driver decides to hit you with the vehicle, what can you do? He must be dealt with accordingly. If you want my final trend at your deba, a year abrantie bia or Nigeria, and now minim crow or fimoba, na you're serving a breakfast. She. And not say how. I say with them, I say, Mode, when some can be brave, Moma yen share video no, na yenti.
So guys, my ex is getting married today. As you can see, the still behind my car. I wasn't invited, of course. I wasn't invited. But since she's getting married to was a marriage counselor, because we dated for 5 years. They wanted to settle down. A marriage counselor who was counselor for our marriage last year. Now is settling down with my woman. I'm going to the wedding reception now. I'll make sure that they will never have this. The couple wants to dance inside, generator will off. They want to have their first dance, generator will be shocking guests because I will make sure I go to illegal connection man washani. Okay, someone that paid at 200 level to 500 level school fee in Unilag. They would never, this thing called love comes me out of it. Come me out of it. Just wish me the best, guys. Also, likely on me because I will come out and say my first church, I'm the one scattering the party. Likely on me. Wish me the best.
Oh, I did that most.
Wish you the best.
I wish you all the best. I wish you all the best. And so when they are about to have their first dance, generator will off. Then you are there, Bepinokram or Massa. You are serving the breakfast, but counselor 1 year day. Counselor 1 year day. I've heard a lot of stories about pastors and counselors. Obiko Muhoso Mube warranty counsel ya. Eko we are saying no more cause I worry and say, we the uncle warren way I say. Nti na brante ne ne abre wa fa na tire se ne kaechi odure venue ho na wa address na we siesim ene minya wedding na se ahwe e ho be punso nti ha ena same ye the trend no ebesi
what the guy is talking about. I've seen some before.
Wish him luck.
Where a so-called pastor, a so-called counselor stormed the home of a beautiful home and before they could say Jack, the house was in tatters. And he took over.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.